Hi friends, Sam here with Happily Hooked. So today we have a new stitch tutorial. We're going to be doing the mini basket weave stitch. I love this one so much. So the basket weave stitch is beautiful all on its own, but the mini one goes so much faster. So I'm really excited to show you this one. So I'm gonna grab my hook and my yarn and we'll get started in just a second. Hi friends, real quick, when you click the link below and join Happily Hooked today, not only are you gaining access to the coolest crochet community on the internet, you're also going to get these ergonomic hooks that I use every single day and this project bag that I am obsessed with. So make sure you click the link below, subscribe today, and I cannot wait to see you in the community. Alright, so today we are doing a mini basket weave stitch. So this one is super pretty. I love this texture. But there's one slight downfall with this. It's a major yarn eater. But it's super fun to make. So if you have a bunch of yarn that you want to get rid of, this is a great stitch for it because it gives a beautiful texture. It looks the same on both sides. But it's a lot of fun to make. I like this one because it's one of those mindless projects that I don't have to think about. It's pretty fantastic. So all we're gonna do, I've got some Big Twist Value. This is in the color Soft Purple. It's just a worsted weight yarn. And then I've got a 5mm hook. So we'll create our slip knot. And we're gonna chain an even number of chains. So it's however big you want it to be. But just make sure it's an even number. So I chained 14, and then we're going to double crochet in the third chain and then in every stitch across. So 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to double crochet in every stitch across. And then we'll chain 2 and we'll turn our work and we will double crochet in the first stitch and then we will front post double crochet around the next and then back post double crochet around the third. And then we just keep rotating the front post and then the back post on these. Now I have a stitch tutorial on how to do front post and back post. If this video is a little bit too fast, I'll link that below. Or if you haven't done one before, I will link those for you below. But this one is pretty much just a front post, back post, repeat, which is what makes it such a yarn eater. And that's pretty much the whole gist of what this stitch pattern looks like. It's just a repeat of the front post and back posts. So then we've got a back post. And then we'll double crochet in the last stitch. So this is what it looks like at first. It just got a row of your front posts and your back posts all through here. So we chain 2. And now we'll do the opposite. So we started with a front post last time. So we'll do our first double crochet. So now we're going to do a back post and then a front post and then a back post. So you kind of have to grab those stitches. Like this one we're going to do a front post, but we've got to grab the stitch here, which is in the back, and hide it. So we're just doing the opposite of what we did on the first row. And we'll just repeat the second and third rows for as big as you want the pattern. So whatever you're making, if you're making a scarf or a washcloth or a blanket or whatever, you just repeat those second rows, or the second and third row, until you get it as big as you want it. And then you double crochet in the last stitch, and you chain 2, and you flip it around. And so you'll see how this stitch here is a back stitch. So we're going to double crochet in the first, and then we're going to do a front post around that back stitch, and then a back post around the front stitch. And like I said, you just keep repeating that. Just do the opposite of the stitch in the row below, and it'll create this really cool texture. And then double crochet in the last stitch. So this is what it starts to look like. It kind of looks like a little miniature checkerboard. So it's a mini basket weave stitch. So it looks like this goes under that and goes above, and it just weaves, each stitch weaves in and out. It's really pretty. I think this is a lot of fun. If you've ever made the basket weave stitch before, let me know in the comments below what you've used it for. If you love the mini, I love it. The bigger basket, the regular size basket weave stitch is incredible at eating your yarn. So if you want to do that one, I recommend learning how to do that stitch. But the mini, I think, is just a pretty, like, condensed texture. It's not very open and airy, but it's a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!